Welcome back, gamers. Today let's review some Attack on Titan, which is finally on the PC on Steam. Attack on Titan is based on a very popular anime and manga, so if you want to know more about the story, you can check it out. But a short summary, humanity has been pretty much pushed to the brink of extinction by these giants called Titans. And so civilization has retreated to a city with 3 giant walls called the Maria, the Rose, and the Sina. And of course, humanity has a chance to fight back using various gears and resources. Now, they did a really nice adaptation of the anime into the story of this game, and the game goes past Season 1 just a tiny bit with extra content. The game can last anywhere from 10 to 15 hours depending on what you do in the game, and the original difficulty is really easy, so make sure you set the settings to the hardest difficulty. Voice acting is straight from the anime in this game, and the graphics are semi-decent. Now, the downside about the graphics is that the game doesn't support above 1080p, which is kind of a bummer. And it's not too bad considering this is an anime game, so I was more focused on the characters than anything. But the backdrop does look nice at times. The texture can look a little bit grimy and muddy. The controls to the game can be a little bit of an ass though because they didn't add in camera movement with the mouse. So you can't use your mouse to move the camera. And that's kind of a bummer because hopefully they'll patch it up. It's kind of stupid not to include that. People have to reconfigure keys around and the keys themselves are not so well thought out. You might have to change some keys around. Thankfully, a gentleman by the name of Unknown on Steam has laid out a configuration table of keys. Really does a good job, and hopefully they'll patch it up. I'm thinking they will patch in the mouse because it's really needed in this type of game. But if you have a controller, then the game is perfectly fine. So unfortunately for now, the keyboard and mouse is horrific in this type of game. How's the gameplay of the game? Well, the gameplay is the best part about this game. I think the gameplay is fantastic, it's fun, it's different. You don't find many games out there where you cut up half-naked giants that are trying to eat you. You play as Eren Yeager, who is the main character in the story, but not only that, you play as many different other characters. If you understand the gist of the story, then you pretty much know how the game is played out. You play as characters that uses these vertical maneuver equipment uses gas cylinders to propel the characters around the environment. So it's very fast-paced and a lot of hack and slash action. At the same time, your vertical maneuver equipment runs out of gas at times, and also the blade needs to switch out. So during gameplay, you have to set aside that time to switch out the blades and also the gas cylinders. The point of the game is to hook on the giants, spin around them, and try to cut at their napes of the neck. Now, you can also hinder giants by cutting their arms, you can cut their legs, and you can watch those pieces fly everywhere. There's all sorts of size of giants. You got small and big ones. They knock down buildings and stumble around. Sometimes the camera can go crazy and apeshit. Giants can grab into your character, and your character can actually die. So it's pretty chaotic at times. Also, as part of the gameplay elements, you can recruit NPC players around the map to join you, up to 4 of them, to fight giants, and also give them limited commands. And of course, when it comes to these type of anime games, every character always has some type of power moves. And in this case, the game offers characters the decisive battle signal. When you trigger one of those, your gas doesn't go down, your sword doesn't wear down anymore, and you pretty much deal a ton of damage while glowing. So it's one of those Super Saiyan moments to help turn the tide of battle. Pretty cool to see, and also drives your camera pretty crazy at times. I don't know, I just roll my face across the controller and hope that I slash things to pieces. And before I keep forgetting this game is actually a Musou game. And if you've never played a Musou before, think Dynasty Warriors, where you fight hundreds and hundreds of soldiers. But this is a nice twist to that genre. It's a very good twist, and they did a really good job to it. And it's so different that I didn't feel like it was a Musou game. But if you look at the map and you look at the things that are happening, the side quests, items you pick up, it's an actual Musou game. Also, there's a bit of crafting in this game and RPG elements. One of the crafting is that after every mission, you'll get a rating and supplies and materials you'll earn from cutting up parts of the giants, and you'll use them to upgrade your weapons and your vertical maneuver gears and scabbard. So let's recap about the game. So it has fun and great gameplay. It's very different. The music and voice acting is straight from the anime, and they did a really good job at adapting the game from the anime itself. So it's a very nice gameplay style, very fun, interesting to the Musou series. The game does offer multiplayer, but at the moment it's crashing, so hopefully they'll patch it up if they ever patch it up. If they don't patch it up, I swear to God, I'll give them a thumbs down. But The graphics is not uncapped, unfortunately, only up to 1080p, so a bummer for some of you guys out there with high-end resolution monitors, especially me since I have a 4K monitor, can't even play it in 4K. Controls are ass, of course, unless you have a controller. This is not recommended on a keyboard and mouse since they don't have mouse support yet. But here's the thing, hoping they patch it up and listen to us for once. So, who can I recommend this game to? I can definitely recommend this game to people who are a fan of Attack on Titan. If you're a fan, you have a controller, you're good to go. Check out this game. Or if you're looking for fast-paced action, a Musou game with half-naked people that you can cut down, and you definitely got to check this game out because it's really different and it's pretty damn cool. It is a semi-piss-poor port, but overall I haven't crashed in the game, so I don't think it's way too bad. I can overlook the graphics and I can definitely overlook the controllers a bit, but hopefully they do some patching and work on this game. So if you guys are thinking about spending your 50 bucks on this game, you might wait a little bit because it is a pricey game. It might be better if it drops maybe 10 or 20 more bucks for some of you out there. It's not a must-have game, but it is a great game to play. So look forward to it in the future, getting patched up and also being better than it is right now. But thanks for watching, guys, and remember to game on.